Hey everybody, this is Rykard here again, and welcome to the 6th upload of our viewer submission sets week. Today, as you can see, I'm going to be presenting you with a video on Feraligatr, and this set was submitted to me by QuickTrick24. Now, one thing to point out before I even get into this is that this set is based upon the Dreamworld ability for Feraligatr that has yet to be released. And before this week was over, I did want to do one Dreamworld exclusive video before it ended, just because I wanted to have that kind of variety with the videos here. And I think this video actually works out really well to fit what I had in mind. So let's take a look. So first off, for this set, we're going to give Feraligatr a modest nature to increase its special attack but lower its physical attack. And then we're going to be going with the ability Sheer Force, which will be the Dreamworld ability that hasn't been released yet for Feraligatr. And why this is great for this set is because it will increase the power of any moves that have a secondary effect by 30%. And this is great also because if you are using a Life Orb in combination with a move that has a secondary effect, you actually completely negate the Life Orb recoil but still get the Life Orb bonus to the attack. So that's kind of what we're going for in this set. So as for the EVs, we're going to be putting 252 in a special attack, 4 for special defense, and then 252 EVs in a speed, to give you your highest special attack possible and then your highest speed possible. And then obviously, as I said before, we're going to be going with the Life Orb to work in combination with Sheer Force and give us the most powerful attacks that we can get from the special side with the Feraligatr. But as for the moves, the first one that we're going to be making use of, and the only setup move of this set, is Agility, which is really awesome for Feraligatr because Feraligatr doesn't have the highest speed stat, but with Agility, it can easily surpass 500 speed with the EV investment that we currently have, which will mean that it will pretty much be outspeeding the majority of things you run into, including a lot of Scarfed Pokemon that Feraligatr might not have been able to outspeed after, say, a Dragon Dance, which is another common move to run with Feraligatr. But with this set, we're going to be using 3 attacking moves along with Agility, the first of which is either Hydro Pump or Scald. Hydro Pump is obviously there because it's the most powerful water move that should be used for Feraligatr, and it's really great at 120 base power, but it does only have a 80% accuracy, or is it 85? Either way, it's not super accurate, so another option for this set could be Scald as a way to make use of the Sheer Force ability, because it will cancel out the ability for Scald to burn, but increase its base power from 80 to 104. And the great thing about this is that makes it even more powerful than Surf, plus you get 100% accuracy, which you won't get with Hydro Pump, and you also get the benefit of being able to use it without Life Orb recoil due to the fact that it does have a secondary effect. So whereas Hydro Pump is more powerful but less accurate, Scald isn't that far behind it in base power, and you don't actually lose out with the Life Orb recoil. So that's another option that I figured would work really well, but the person that suggested this set recommended Hydro Pump just for the power. And as for the rest of the moves, we're just going for more coverage along with our stab. So Ice Beam to allow us to deal with grass types that would normally come in and be a problem for Feraligatr. Also, it can hit flying and ground or whatever. And then Focus Blast as a way to deal good damage to pretty much anything else that you'll need to be able to hit for super effective damage. Obviously, fighting types are really good. Our fighting attacks are really good against a lot of things. You do get kind of redundant coverage with the rock because you do have water to deal with rock, but like Focus Blast obviously can hit, normal types and steel types and a bunch of other things, so it's really good coverage. All these moves, if you do go with Scald, get the benefit of Sheer Force because Ice Beam obviously has a chance to freeze, and Focus Blast has a chance for a special defense drop. So overall, this is just going to be a very powerful special set that Feraligatr could very easily run once its Dreamworld ability is released. Now, the great thing about this, though, is that more often than not, once this thing does come out, you're more likely going to see physical sets for Feraligatr because it does have a higher physical attack stat than special attack stat, and because it learns Dragon Dance. But with Agility, you become faster quicker because Dragon Dance would obviously take 2 turns to get up to the speed of Agility. And it's just a more surprising set because everyone will pretty much expect a physical Feraligatr, but I really like this set, and I think it has the really good potential to work out being kind of surprising in a way because you're going to expect physical sets, but also very powerful because Sheer Force in combination with Life Orb and the really good coverage that Feraligatr gets could prove to be a very useful special threat once it comes out. But that is pretty much all I have to say about this set. Sorry I missed yesterday, but I was busy, as I have been, so only one more video left, as I said. So don't worry about that. That should come out tomorrow, and then we'll be done with this week, and we'll get to move on to something else before we do another viewer submission sets week. But that is it for this video, everyone. So thank you all for watching. Take care, and I will see you in my next episode. Farewell, everyone.